Alright, budget reloader again from upstate South Carolina. So, I didn't realize it, but I was out of frame on some of the details on my case preparation. So, I'm going to film that here for you. So, I've got these 100 cases all prepped, and the three things I did, well, four things. One was wire brush the primer pocket, and then this is a reamer, and I mounted it on my drill and reamed that, and then I used this double-ended chamfering tool, mounted it on a drill. You can, and I don't know who makes this, it's not a name brand, I know. You can mount that stud in a drill and chamfer these military crimps. And then one more thing I do that's probably anal retentive, and I only do it for rifle brass. And if I was true to form in budget reloading, I would just use a drill bit, but they make this purpose flash hole chamfer tool with a bushing, and you just put your case on there and set the depth, and it's very consistent. If you use just a drill bit, you don't have any control over how deep you drill it. And this is my scrap pan, and this was just from the flash hole of 100 cases, and so that'll go in my scrap recycle bin here. So don't let it be said that I'm not ecological and recycle. I'm recycling these. So these are ready to tumble. I've got my Harbor Freight central machinery vibratory tumbler. I've got it plugged into a power strip that's mounted to my bench, and it's plugged into a timer so I can set the amount of hours. You'll note, in true budget fashion, this is not a RCBS, Lyman, Franklin, or whatever name brand tumbler. This is the dirt cheap Harbor Freight salvage. 20% coupon. I think I paid $37 for this. It's a 5-pound unit. It'll easily handle all these shells. As I spill a few on the ground. So I like to put the shells in first, and then the media that I'm using is been used many times. This is walnut shell, and it's otherwise known as lizard litter. I bought this at PetSmart. I have this 20 pounds worth in this tote, and this is how much I got left of that. So I've polished probably 2,000 cases of various sizes, 9mm, 40, 45, 223, 308. And I think I've only changed it out 2 or 3 times. So I put the media in there. And then, you know, I'm not the expert at reloading, but I've listened to a lot of experts. And so these are the tips I'm going to share with you. Take a dryer sheet. This takes some of the static and absorb some of the dust. And then put your lid on. And if you buy this particular model, one thing you should note, and I learned it the hard way, you don't just snug this butterfly nut on and think you're good to go, because if you walk away from this, it'll come off. You actually have to push this down. Inside there's a collar and a washer on the stud, and this will touch that, and so you want that to be locked down to that stud and collar inside of the unit, to where you can't turn it anymore. So if I have my timer set right, and look, I mean, you've heard all the horror stories of these Harbor Freight tools, you know, burning up, falling apart, everything, and yeah, there's chances you can get a bad one. This one's been good. I've got several hundred hours on it, and it just runs like a charm and does its job, and it's not broken down, and if it does, then I'm only out 37 bucks. I ran it within the 90-day warranty period where I could take it back, and if you get one that's bad, run it, and if it breaks, take it back, and they'll give you a new one, no questions. So let's let her rip. There's the switch here. And I'm going to go to bed for the night and let this run a couple hours. See you later.